Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome back to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Sorry I haven't uploaded. I meant to upload a whole bunch of them, but we've been having some intermittent storms, and it's been causing the lights to flicker, so I just didn't bother recording, because if it goes out in the middle of a recording, that's kind of, kind of bad. So I just been waiting for, something to clear up a little bit there. And it finally has, so we're back. That's right. Very cool stuff. So we don't have any research because I foolishly... Okay, we're going to get the fuel station and then the groundwater pump. And the reason I want the groundwater pump is because we're going to need this. Like once we actually kind of clear this out. Let's actually pull up, not the terraforming. Okay, so this little bit is left. Let's open up the mining. And let's just see here. So most of this is flat, sorta. Okay, I'm just gonna clear this little bit up as well. And yeah, I'm probably gonna put the all the production over here, and then we'll pipe everything maybe down here or something. No, get that off, please. Yeah, there's the water. Well, we could kind of put it right there, but I don't think we will. Not this time anyway. All right, let's turn that off. I'm thinking, sorry. Oh yeah, we have all these lovely connectors we have to deal with. Let me guess. This is just going to be the assembly too. Okay, there we go. Let me guess. This is full. All right, you know what we need to do? We need to get the trading dock up. Yeah, we need to get the trading dock up. So I can't remember where it is, but it's probably under buildings, maybe. Yeah, this will work. I'll put it right here for now. And speeds up. You know what? We can afford it. The reason we want to do this is we need to get rid of, we just have so much wood. It's kind of crazy, actually. Okay, trade with a village. So we actually have one village, and we just want to trade for concrete. Okay. Collect reward. That's nice. I also just realized we don't have this ship loaded up, do we? All right, we're gonna start repairing the shipyard, and I'm also going to try to start emptying this when and where I can. The reason being, there are a lot of good reasons for it. Also, just realized probably just massively depleted quite a bit of stuff there, so that's super cool. I'm gonna get 3 more trucks, because if there's one thing in this world we're gonna need, it's definitely gonna be 3 more trucks. And I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this, and I'm also gonna go ahead and upgrade this. We don't have storage for a lot of that stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, we're storing all the electronics in basically one area, so super fun on that. Okay, this is about done, right? No. Okay, well, we'll just start getting limestone up then. Okay, we got the fuel station. Awesome. All right. So, what we want to do here is, I don't know why I'm looking up there. We just want to grab this That ought to do it. And they will come and build it, and then we'll assign like 2 trucks to it, and then that'll really cut down on, you know, all this ridiculous, you know, like transfer time and everything. We'll also get the irrigated farms at some point, because those will start proving extremely, extremely handy. So, but for now, we kind of have to wait. In fact, I might even like turn that off. Simply because they're just, you know, it's just eating up so much stuff that we don't really need to be doing. Okay, now there should be a trade panel somewhere. I remember it existing. This is like the options menu, yeah. There we go. Loans. New loan. Wood. 30 years. We'll take 1,200. And we'll have to pay back 118 per year. Wow. That is crazy. We're just going to go ahead and borrow those. It really doesn't matter. Not one bit. Okay, we'll get this rolling. I'll use Unity to just transport this over. Oh, that's why it's not moving over. Because we literally, like, do not have any. Hang on now. I thought we were able to make... Oh, boy. We've kind of backed ourselves into a corner now, haven't we? Yes. Yes, we have. Okay, so first thing is that disappears immediately right now. I did not realize that they had changed that, and I should have realized that because I was looking right at it the whole time. And, yep, that was my bad, everyone. That was definitely my bad. So, joyous. What we're basically going to have to do now is I'm going to have to expend... All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn this sucker off right now. Turn it off. Because every little bit that we get and that we make... yeah. Oh, yeah, we're not screwed per se, but this just became a whole lot harder. Yeah. Okay. Can the ship not travel? All right, hang on. So there is a crew there. There is a crew. I don't know why I did that. Nope. Don't know why I did that either. Not enough fuel. What? Not enough fuel? How's there not enough fuel? Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of this. No reason for it. Awesome. Okay, so now... Right. Not enough crew. Load the crew. Visit. I think that'll make it cheaper. I mean, I might have to actually, like, load up the ship, but whatever. You know, that part is fine. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I already made all of those. Or did I? No, pretty sure I made all of them. Are they just like double stacked on top of each other? Let me see my trucks here. Yep, they're just double stacked on top of each other. Ain't that just dandy? Dump wastewater. I actually, like... Alright, hang on. Oh, I turned it the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will give me some. I can't believe I made that mistake. I mean, in my defense, things are different now, but still should not have made that mistake. It is fixable, though. There we go. Okay, cool. So we'll get that. And we'll get that, which is going to be extremely beneficial right now. Because we basically have to, like, crawl our way over to, you know, getting certain resources. The good news is we do at least have concrete mix. So, with that said, yeah, we got a groundwater pump. Production, kiln. So, it basically just requires limestone. Wait. I don't need cement? No. Hang on. That's weird. I don't need cement for that? Has everything changed that much? Oh, I see. I see. They made it cheaper. Okay. Yeah, they really kind of threw me for a loop on that one, huh? Okay. That's fair. Pipes. We're going to need a lot of pipes. So, that's gonna hurt. Well, good news, everyone. I'm really glad that we have a huge stockpile of that stuff. I can't just do, like, regular trading. Okay, whatever. Go explore. Useless. Whatever. I mean, the Unity problem really isn't that bad, and, you know, if we need to do it, obviously we can do it. Wait a minute, did I get that wrong? Nope, definitely didn't get it wrong. It definitely requires concrete slabs. And the reason that no one is going over here to build this is because what? I need just... Oh. Oh, right. I did it right. Okay. Okay. That was why. The delivery was false. Man, talk about being horrible today. Whatever. It happens. So now you guys get to, you know, basically watch me dig myself out of a hole that I created myself because, I don't know, I guess I don't like myself all that much, apparently. You know, I just tried to using a Blender shortcut in order to snap that properly. That was silly. Shouldn't have done that. That was actually silly. Okay. I don't want anything dumped here, but that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I don't actually know why this one has... It's kind of weird. Mining priority. I want it to be limestone. And I want you to, I'll just hit M, I guess, would probably be the easiest way to solve this problem. Okay. Ah, that solved it. All right. Cool. Limestone, dirt, and rock. Cargo ship. Okay, cool. Hooray. I guess they're coming back. Well, I mean, it's fine. I mean, we don't have really any way to... Okay, why is every... Oh, that's why. Man, I tell you, I know I said this last video, but all of these... Yeah, I know. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that right there was a huge, like, you know, boon, essentially. All right. Let me open this up. Oh, man. There's none nearby. That's annoying. I know later I can just pump seawater to, you know, make material and things that I need. Can't really do that quite yet, but I know later I can do it. So that'll be a huge, massive help. Okay, well, I don't really have much of a choice. We need to turn this back on. Lovely. Well, I'm just going to have to turn this off. Yeah, I don't really like relying on rainwater collection for this sort of thing. So, yeah, that's not happening. But anyway, I think what we'll have to do is we'll probably put it like right here temporarily. We just need to get stuff up and running. And once we have things up and running, from there, we will start producing, you know, far better things. This, in my opinion, is not the best way to do this, but it is the only way to do this. So, currently, anyway. But this is the sort of stuff that I actually really like about this game. You know, I like challenge. I don't like games that are, you know, easy or... Yeah, we'll just say 160. We'll try to keep it at 160. There we go. Very cool. And then we just want to get a storage unit. Awesome. And this will get built. Okay. I don't know why I can't build it, but whatever. I'm glad we have the supplies for it. I guess this one counts because it's earlier. I don't know. Whatever. What do pipes require? You know what? Doesn't matter. Wow, they're really taking their sweet old time, ain't they? Wow. Consumption is all over the place. So as soon as that's up and operational, what we'll do from there is we'll start actually storing all this stuff around so we can actually have more. Although at the moment it's kind of nice that we're not using too much of it, but you know, we obviously want to expand. And probably once we finish this off, I'll put a, we'll probably have the research for it, maybe, and I'll start, you know, more properly researching certain things. And then we'll move the kiln. But I probably won't, you know what, maybe I won't bother, because this is kind of temporary anyway, to be honest. Yeah, I don't understand why the trucks aren't coming over here. It's like, come on. Hello. Any day now, y'all. You have the resources for it. Just... Oh, yeah. Did new refugees show up? Nice. Very nice. Did the game glitch or something? I have no idea. I mean, I have all these trucks just, you know, sitting around. What do you mean there's no job? I don't understand. Was that the problem? I don't... I'm so confused. Because that just really didn't make any sense right there, but okay. It's fine. Due to lack of water. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that right now, so you're just going to have to kind of live with that. How is that turning on? Where are they getting water from? Oh, are they just manually moving it from all the way over there to there? Okay. Apparently, yes. That is exactly what they were doing. Cargo? Cannot unload. Shipyard is full. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I gotta empty that again, huh? Yeah, I'll just unload that and then turn that off again. I know that that's gonna continue to just die over and over and over, but it's fine. It really wants me to use a rainwater harvester, doesn't it? Yep. That's not happening. Wow, this is a terrible mistake. But it's being fixed, so I mean... it could be worse. You know, could actually be a lot worse. Oh man, I just realized something. Hang on. Let me, Let me fix that real quick. Ouch. Talk about a lot to that. All right, there. Wait. That is not going to work. Hang on. That will not, absolutely will not work. Okay, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. And then we'll just take this and we'll just connect it right there like that. And voila, we're done. Okay, and then of course the other fun part. Which one of these is making vehicle parts? The answer to that is none of them, apparently. Actually, you know what? Hang on. There we go. I really want to like move a lot of this stuff around, but can't quite do that yet. But at the very least, this is now fully operational. This is growing. This is working. So, okay. Excellent. And we got a whole bunch more copper, which is really great. We're like kind of, you know, just limping along at this point. Let's see. Rainwater. I actually don't want rainwater. I don't want anything to do with this thing. Hopefully this counts as connecting. If not, whatever. Ah, you know what? Something tells me that that doesn't actually count. Because I just have that suspicion. Okay. Oh, such a waste of material. Oh well. Whatever. Oh. It worked. Really? Wait a minute. But why? Whatever. Bye-bye. Very cool. Alright, so that's fully full now, so. And the pipe will obviously store a little bit of water. You know, it is a rather long pipe. So, and that should be, quite frankly, that should be more than enough to keep this rolling for a pretty long time. Yeah, I know. There's only like 10 million things that, you know, I need to solve right now. I know. Okay. And then once that is done, I guess we'll get this. And might as well go on ahead and just get all of this. There we go. Didn't mean to keep those two things just kind of hanging around like that, because I know they were kind of, you know. Yeah, it was kind of bothersome there. Okay. Are y'all done yet? What is the issue here? Oh. The same one as always, actually. There's not enough storage for them. Oh, look at that. Suddenly, it's all gone. Magical. All right, so we're going to focus on rubber at the moment. That's what we're going to do here. But before we do that, we are going to finally get the fuel station that I originally wanted. That's right. We're finally going to get the fuel station. Why, you ask? Because I really want the fuel station. And now that we have a rather large surplus, plus we're making a whole bunch of stuff, well, we can actually afford to do it. At least we have plenty of food, you know? That is something that is super, super helpful. And once we hook this up, then we'll go through and we're going to modify all of these. We need to get these kind of right. I might also get another tree harvester, believe it or not. Yeah, why not? I'll get 3 more trucks. I think I can afford 3 more trucks. I think. I'll turn this on. Yeah, I'd love to, you know, help you guys out and get you something better, but, well, actually, eventually I'll have settlement water. That'll help a lot. All right, let's send the ship off. Hang on. Load the crew. We'll deal with that later. Okay, well. Let me guess. We're full again. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Hang on. Is this going to be sort of a waste of valuable and precious resources? Yeah, kinda. There we go. That way, whenever they pull from these, it'll just kind of feed that middle one. Or attempt to feed that middle one. Ah, that's cool. Yay. Okay, while we wait for this... Is my stuff done yet? Where is my... What happened to my other harvester? There we go. Very busy, huh? I suppose that kind of makes sense, given, you know, everything that's been going on. Hang on, I'm just gonna spend the Unity to get the material over so that this can start filling up. Oh, is this depleting the pipe? Interesting. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest? Now, how could that be possible? Well, only other thing left to do is to grab all this. Because that's the main thing that's still left in the way. So, anyway. And farms really... shouldn't they... Shouldn't they be driving around? Hang on. Let me find the fuel station. Oh, it only applies to the, like, excavators and stuff like that. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, eventually we're going to have a lot of them anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal, but... You know. Sure. Why not? Ah. Okay. That'll very much solve that problem very rapidly. You know, as soon as that gets built anyway. I guess at some point the excavators will, you know, stop doing what they're doing there. Oh, good. Look, it's starting to return again. A rubber maker requires 8 diesel. Wow. Let me check my diesel consumption. Max. Lifetime? Okay, so we're just, and I do mean just, barely. Oh! Ha! Forgot. Right. Oh, this is also backwards. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no wonder it's not producing at max capacity. A truck has to come by and fix it. Whatever. I'm just so fed up. Lovely. Okay, did that sort of clean that up? Yes, it did. That helped a lot right here. Excellent. Yeah, they made this map a lot easier. I'll just pay to quick remove it. Because we really need this to be taken care of. I don't know where it moved it to, but hey, that's fine. Awesome. What's the matter with this? No valid destination. Oh god, we're full on wood again. Good lord. This is absolutely crazy. Are you kidding me? Like, really? I mean, it only takes iron plates. Yeah, concrete. Whatever. I mean, this is working out really well. This is also not nearly enough. So we're going to expand upon this, if you will. Let's see. Can I get this? Oh, man. Come on. Really? I'm gonna have to remove this pipe, huh? But I can't remove the pipe. Oh, man. Okay, fine. Back it up. Well. Okay, then. Very nice. Now let's see if we're finally producing more diesel. Not really. No. Not really. Well, I guess the output's full, so it's kind of all that matters. Oh. We're out of that again, huh? Yeah, we're out of that again. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I don't care at all that, you know, it's super expensive. I just don't care. Just take it. Run away with it. Go wild. Go absolutely wild. Oh, yeah, probably should stop building stuff out of that particular product there. Okay, these are almost empty. Okay. Oh, good. Now we're finally working on settlement water. So maybe we can get settlement water operational. We might actually have to... Okay, hello. Didn't realize that I had basically sawed my way through all of that. No. Definitely wasn't aware of that. We'll get to it. The good news is that eventually we can have things, you know, like tree planting and all that good stuff. I really wanted this episode to be about something a little different, but, you know, I kept making mistakes, so therefore I had to keep fixing my mistakes. That happens sometimes, though, you know. It is part of playing this game, although I have to admit, I usually don't make mistakes that badly, but, I mean, you know. Yep. Yeah, I know we could get an irrigated farm, which would solve a lot of problems, but honestly, right now, I'm still maintaining pretty much max amount of food, and therefore, by extension, have pretty much no interest in... yeah, I just don't have any interest in, you know, trying to fix that right now. Okay, keep it full if above or below. Actually, let's just do 120. Because basically, like, one truck will just fill it. Just about, anyway. Okay, put that there. And I will put that there. Wait, what am I doing? That's dumb. Don't do that. Didn't we, like, just cover that problem? Okay, well, hello there. Running into more problems again. Aha. Are you kidding me? We'll figure it out. Ah, yeah, actually, you know what? Hang on. That would actually 100% work. Talk about a nightmare. Like, seriously. Talk about a nightmare. Okay, I'm actually just going to throw down one more. Why not make things more difficult for myself? I see no real issues with this. All right, come on, guys. Like, you can do better than that. If join the flat? What? This is by far one of the messiest construction things that I've probably ever made. And I mean that, like, by far one of the messiest things I've ever made. I'm not denying that it, you know, kind of works, but wow, is it messy? Okay. Anyway, hooray. So now what we can do is we can start making rubber, which is exactly what we're going to do, because that's done. So shouldn't really be a whole lot of things in our way at this point. These should be able to run pretty much nonstop. Actually, hang on. I'm going to move these two like over here, kind of out of the way. Hang on. Yep. Okay. I know we don't have stuff, and we keep kind of like hopping around a little bit, but unfortunately, don't really have too much of a choice. Okay, and we'll grab this, put it over there for our coal, and I will just kind of take it like this, and then we're just going to go straight up and over like so. Wow, that auto connect, kind of annoying at times. There we go. That'll work. And then we'll go like over this way. There we go. And then we will get a, not a rubber maker. What am I doing? We'll get a storage unit. Actually, hang on. That really doesn't. Well, yeah, we'll get a storage unit. One of those should be able to produce for a relatively long time. Yep. And I'm also going to grab this, and we're just going to hook this up into here. I know it kind of defeats the point of the supply chain, but main reason for that is just to ensure that that thing is always fed. Unload the crew, please. Yeah. They're just a little busy, but they'll be fine here in a little bit. Yep. Any day now that you guys want to start. What do you mean there's not? There's 207 of them. All you have to do is just deliver them. You guys drive me nuts. There's 207 of them and you can't even. What are you missing? No recipe assigned? Problem solved on that. The speed at which some of this decides to operate at, extremely annoying. No idea why they... Like, why won't they bring it? I don't understand. Just... I don't... They have no issues taking it from here. Not unless they're pulling from somewhere else. I have no idea. There's not enough workers? Okay. Well... Yeah, okay. Oh, right. That finally got built. Hang on. That should help a lot. Very cool. Yeah, the trucks are busy, but the trucks really shouldn't have to do anything now. Like, at this point, they're basically just, you know, they're not really doing a whole lot, as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Okay. So, we're going to expand just this way. That's as far as we're going to go, at least, you know, for now. I am going to get rid of this, and the reason for that is I'm just gonna stack up a whole lot more, basically right here. There we go. Now. Okay. One here, and one here. I think that might be enough room for all of this. I have absolutely no idea. I might even back that up a little bit. Yeah, we just don't have enough. Okay, fine. Well, wait a minute. Wow, it really, really does start going down, doesn't it? Crazy. Well, at least this is now able to finally basically run at full speed. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much fully done. The rubber maker is completely full. Okay. I know they're really busy. And one thing that would really help is if I could just transport over to here. That's what I want. But I can't do it until this thing gets out of my way. And this gets built. But I'm not building anything else, so... Yep. Just have to wait. Okay. You know what? No. I'm just going to go across the ground for this one. And instead, I'm going to get a small vehicle ramp. And put it, like, right there. There we go. How nice. Okay, grab that. That might actually have been a bad spot to put that. Well, I can always cancel the construction of it, so that's fine. Let's get out of there. Oh, we're almost at the 1 hour mark, but I'm hoping anyway. Wow, are you kidding me right now? Like, what? What in the world is that? Nightmare. Okay. Oh, I put that all in the wrong... You know what, whatever. Driving me crazy. Anyhow, everyone, we are at the 1 hour mark, so I will leave you guys here for now, temporarily, until the next one. And do I really have to do that? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I will leave you guys temporarily here for now. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I know this video was a little crazy, but with that said, we're still making pretty good progress, even if it doesn't really, you know, seem like it. We are actually making pretty good progress. And so, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one, and you guys have a good one. Sorry, I got distracted trying to fix this. I get sort of frustrated, and I know I normally have an ending, so I'll just go on ahead and just say it, even though I totally bombed it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And as well, if you guys would like to support the channel, you can become a member. You can get early access to all my videos, as well as a members only area in Discord. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one, and wish me luck on the next one, that it doesn't go as horribly, please. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.